Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So I've been waiting for them to drop this here. I knew it was going to come in at some point. We're looking at the super maximum thank you bonus right here that they always do at the end of the anniversary. We of course did get it on each version here. So let's go ahead and read through what they have got to say with this. Definitely very exciting to get this. I know a lot of players are going to enjoy it because it's going to have a bunch of stones as well. So, you know, hopefully people could get some last gasp summons in to try and get the new LRs. Thank you for joining the 11th anniversary celebration. To express our gratitude, we'll give out gifts to all players. I am Mr. Dokkan. I love Dokkan. You know, Dokkan saved my life. Whatever you want to say. I do think that the 11th anniversary was a bit of a miss or a fumble. I do think that a major issue with the 11th anniversary here truly is the pacing or the spread out of content. I feel like the overall content level was probably around an acceptable level, but I think way too much of it has just been within the last, like, 8 days. I think these, like, a lot of this spread throughout the entire celebration, and Dokkan really should aim to, even if they do a big data download, to spread things out across a couple of days. I think, like, would be better rather than dropping everything in a day and then waiting a full week to drop something else. I think it's like Dokkan, the 11th anniversary, there's a lot of room for improvement with the 11th anniversary. Definitely a big miss, I think, not having a free-to-play LR. Dokkan, for a couple of years now, most free-to-play characters are at least pretty solid. It's rare for a free-to-play character to not be too good. Although, to be fair, the free-to-play anniversary LR, or the free-to-play LR for the 10th anniversary might be one of those. Demon King Piccolo never really had much of a role. But, you know, Nova Shenron during the GDC was a great free-to-play LR. I feel like a free-to-play LR, especially for, like, Realm of Gods, would have been really nice. Really nice to have. Especially, it seems like they really are pushing, you know, the Part 2 characters as the crown jewels of the 11th anniversary. You know, helping them out even more would have been good. All right, to New Horizons, Dokkan 11th Anniversary Super Maximum Celebration finally reaches its climax. To express our gratitude towards everyone who participated in the events and celebrated the 11th anniversary with us, we'll give out the following gifts. 30 stones, 20 Link Skill Balls, large, wow, that's good. A bunch of Grand Kais, Platinum Turtle Shells, Hercule Statue, 11th Anniversary Coin, key, no box space. Oh, whoops, here. Not to be a whiny baby, but damn, for real. No box space. The rewards are good, but yeah, man, it just to satisfy a player like me, you know, you give out, I mean, even 10 box space at the end of there, and I would have been really, like, clapping like a seal, man. I would have been very pleased about that. Okay, well, the rewards are still good. I mean, most people just care to see this nice little bunch of stones right there. These, of course, are already distributed. Then there's going to be 2 new events to mark the end of the celebration. The Super EZA for Int UI Goku. I'm going to do the showcase for that right after we get done with this video. Another criticism I do have for Dokkan, though, is they're now doing this a lot where, all right, this character EZA'd or this character Super EZA'd, and they're not available. This should not be done. Where a character, like, so Int UI Goku just Super EZA tonight, he's out. And it's just like, he's not available. Like, you know, okay, so I looked. The 6th anniversary, this is January 30th of 2021. And this is the last new unit ban. Now, we could look at all this stuff. But, like, when I'm looking at this, I'm not considering crap like this. Like, Int UI Goku has not been on a new... This does not count. This is the Tanabata banner. The Tanabata banner does not count for this. That is not a new unit banner. The character, the LR drops, Vegeta and Trunks, or, in Super Saiyan 4 Goku, these Tanabata LRs, like, they drop as a banner, and then the Tanabata banner would drop a week later. Those are not new unit banners. The last new unit banner for this guy in DUI Goku, it's just so crazy to see that they've had this guy on ice for that long. Then before that, dude, Blue Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta in DUI Goku has been on 2 banners in the 2020s. In the 2020s, he's been on 2 banners. 2 banners. That's so crazy to me. And then now he's on a bunch, right? In Super Saiyan 3 Goku, in Future Gohan. He was on Tech Hits banner, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the AGL Transforming Goku, the Saiyan Day with Jiren when he was released with UI Goku's Dokkan Awakening. And then his original banner, wow, yeah, crazy to see. Back when this was the day of the 1 hour special Goku vs. Jiren. Really crazy to see. But to me, this is kind of like unacceptable. Like, they got to make these characters, I think, a little bit more readily available. At bare minimum, there should be a summon banner live right now in game. Boom, right here. Like, it would be in the blue section right there. There should be a banner available with, like, in UI and 2 other random characters or something like that, to allow players to get them. Like, I think it's silly. I do. All right, so we have these, and then we got the Dokkan Ultimate Player's Choice Battle. Probably not going to be able to get to that right away tonight, but it is cool that we got, 2 new stages coming with that as well. Thanks to everyone's continued support. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan has reached its 11th anniversary. Yeah, 11th anniversary, I do think a bit of a miss, but we can remain optimistic for the future. At Dokkan Legends, these games are not going anywhere. Dragon Ball Super has returned. Dragon Ball Super is like the lifeblood of these games. People oftentimes are very negative even about the concept of Dragon Ball Super, but, well, I mean, the way I worded that is weird, I guess, because it is like a toy commercial. And, like, everything about Dragon Ball Super is just very exciting and stuff. I just really think that Dokkan and these games are going to be in a good position moving forward. Okay, so in response to everyone's expectations and support, the operation team will continue to strive to bring more thrills and excitement to you all through the fascinating world of Dragon Ball. Yeah, I'm excited for the future, for sure. An event featuring an all-new battle system will soon be available. More details will be revealed in future announcements. Please stay tuned. Okay, so throughout the years, this kind of like final thank you has announced some major updates. I remember the same name linking update being announced in this, and that being obviously very, very thrilling, right? Like, I remember many positive updates kind of being announced in this time frame. I do. But definitely a little surprised that there's barely any info here, because I expect this new battle system, this new mode, to come out, I mean, next week. I think that this will be an event next week, along with whatever EZA is in the Deborah celebration. Maybe LR Super Boo could be it, since they just gave him a battle motion. Does seem pretty suspicious to me to just give Super Boo a random extra battle motion, maybe. I'm not really too sure, right? So, we'll see with that. Yeah, so I mean, this is kind of like the official conclusion of the 11th anniversary. I will probably wait until a lot of the events and banners and things go away just to maximum confirm it. And then I might just give like a final breakdown of the 11th anniversary. Not to harp on it, again, too much. I do feel like it was a miss, but I mean, I think that there will be, post 11th anniversary surveys given out. Is it by any chance already a thing? No. Wait, what is this? Yakon was added to Inhuman Deeds. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, there will be a survey given out, and remember, like we could just gently tell, like make sure you have to be respectful in the survey, but tell. I think the big thing is the pacing of the content is a major thing that could be improved for Dokkan throughout most major celebrations. I don't think that there's going to be anything notable in the Japanese version here. Dokkan Battle will continue to do their utmost to bring even more surprise and excitement. Content using a new battle system in the near future. I am excited for the new mode. So, all right, guys, let me know what you guys think of the Super Maximum. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for watching, and it's time to get into this Int UI Goku showcase.